Hey guys, welcome to the 6th instalment of the Make Beer Club. Thank you very, very much for being part of it. Thank you so much for all of you for buying a ticket. In these very unusual times, this is kind of our way of keeping in touch with you all, and of course the idea behind the beer club originally anyway was to create that element of community. So now more than any time it's important for us all to pull together, so thank you very much for being involved. I say again, strange times for everyone, but this is kind of the most amount of time that Mark and I have had to invest ourselves in what we're doing here, so it's actually kind of good for us in a way. Things have developed massively. We've been canning our beers and distributing locally, and then they're making their way further afield as well, which is really great. Thank you for the people that have been involved in the local sales as well, including, of course, the beer club. For anyone new to the club, any new members, just a quick rundown of what the beer club is. We started this about a year or so ago. We've done 5 meets so far. They've effectively been concept events, effectively allowing us to have a platform for our more experimental ideas, our pilot batches. We've put evenings together like food and beer pairing evenings, or just taster evenings where we wanted to experiment with certain styles of beer or certain recipes that we had that were a little bit more niche perhaps, much like this evening, of course, or this instalment. The dinner party. So effectively we've designed a menu of beer, 5 courses, starting with something light, moving to something darker, or like a coffee course. The beauty of this club is that it's completely different to how we've done before. Of course, this is all on you guys. You've got the beer, or if you're watching this Friday night, you'll have the beer tomorrow morning. Saturday is when we're going to be delivering them. And then from then on, it's all on you. You know, you don't have to sit and drink 5 440ml cans in one sitting with me on Saturday night at 7 p.m. on Instagram. But you can do if you want to. That's what we're going to be doing. A drink-along session. Bit dubious, if I'm gonna, especially for the last can. Yeah, the idea effectively is that it's all on you guys. You can do be as much invested in this as you want to be. Ultimately, you bought 5 cans of beer. If you want to sit and drink them at your leisure, please do. Of course, we've sent the menu, the recipes out as well. This isn't a strict beer and food pairing session. We have paired dishes with this, of course, to go along with the concept of the dinner party that I'm sure all of us are missing going to at the moment. So hopefully that kind of, you know, if, as I say, you can be as involved as you like. You can do 1 or 2 dishes from that menu. You can do no dishes from that menu, or you can do all of it, of course, which we'd love you to do. These videos, I'm going to send you a few this evening. They're just going to be little blurbs about the beers themselves, or themselves, rather. Starting with the first one, which I'll quickly get along to. I quickly touched on the fact that I'm doing a drink-along tomorrow night from 7 p.m. If you guys would like to be there, we'd love as many of you to be there as possible. However, if you don't want to be there, we'd also love to hear your feedback on the beers throughout the entire time, and if you've got any questions and things that you want to fire at us before then to keep the conversation going tomorrow night, we'd be very grateful of that too. So once these beers come to you tomorrow, if you want to crack them open in the Saturday afternoon sun, be our guest and dive in. Right, let's start with the beer. So the first beer we're going to have tonight, or whenever at your leisure. The first beer on the menu, the Elderflower fruit course, something very light. We wanted to do a Gose, German style, a sour with salt. The idea behind this was kind of the combination of the watermelon, or the melon itself, sorry, and the salt. There is watermelon in there. It's piel de sago and watermelon combination. There's elderflower and lemon in there as well. Those 2 flavors are both kind of background to cut through that sweetness salt combo, that almost umami kind of thing. It's created a very savoury thing for me. That saltiness, it does really fill the mouth, and it's very, very melon forward. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this as a very first course and a nice easy starter. Only light at 3.5% as well. We paired this beer with some goat's cheese, something nice and tangy, that will just play off of these flavours really, really well. Again, with the rest of that dish, it was rocket and balsamic. Again, they're more floral, and the balsamic of that acidity, so complement the lemon and the salt and the sourness in there. The rocket to, again, contrast those flavours. With the rest of the menu that we've just sort of designed this evening, some of the dishes are there to complement the flavours, some of them are there to kind of contrast the flavours, and some are just coordinating with what's in the beer themselves. So hopefully you guys will, if you're involved in that as well, or want to be involved in that, then you guys will see those things and enjoy those things as part of it too. But for now, the first beer, Caesar Ganymede. Enjoy. Cheers.